the WEF, it strikes me as I think about everything I see out of them, as crazy as it is, and it gets crazier every year that they gather, but it kind of reminds me of the other kind of socialism before Marx came along and decided that socialist revolution had to be a violent overthrow of the bourgeoisie. There was this sort of scientism version of that where they just want, like, it is sort of the seeds of modern progressivism where, you know, the elites, the really smart people, the people that went to the right universities, that came from the right families, they would sort of manage everything, not just financial systems, but everything from the top down. And so when I see the WEF saying stuff like that, they're basically saying we're a lot smarter than you are, so you really need to trust us with this, and we need to replace the market with this more rational system of allocating things. And I guess that includes eating bugs, I guess. I don't know. But I assume, by the way, the sequel, I'll give you this title if you want it. The sequel should...
Wait, let's just negotiate now. Royalty free and perpetuity across media?
Yes, absolutely. The sequel to this book should be Let Them Eat Bugs, I think. But maybe your publisher won't like that. I don't know.
I like it. I like that. I think that's very catchy. No, it's interesting that you say that was kind of the previous incarnation, because when I think about Klaus Schwab, who runs the WEF, he's been at this since 1971. He is an engineer, so this kind of science guy by background, and he started that as the European Management Forum. And at the same time, he had put out a book that had his ideas in it, and his kind of main thesis is around this concept of stakeholder capitalism. And stakeholder is sort of a weasel word for, let me infringe on your property rights without having any risk. Stands very apart from a shareholder, right? If you're a shareholder, you earn ownership in a company either by putting the fruits of your labor and you get some options or a stake in the business, or you invest your capital and you take a risk, and then that either pays off or it doesn't. The stakeholder is just the free rider. It's like the person in the group project who didn't do anything and then wants to come in and take over for it and say, no, I had a huge stake in this. Let me make sure that I put my imprint on the final product and get the credit for it. And what a persistent motherfucker this guy is, right? Since 1971, more than 50 years, that he's just been repackaging and rebranding and trying to find a way to get it to stick. And finally, late in his Bond villain years, he's going, this is finally coming to fruition. This is fantastic. It's great. So, that's kind of a piece of it.